It is the last day of Vortex 2, the great tornado hunt. But the tornado threat is not over yet. We are tracking today's thunderstorm threat from the Arklatex region to the Carolinas.
And the Northeast stays soggy while the plains start feeling the summer swelter. All that and more on Weekend Now. Hello and welcome to Weekend Now. I'm meteorologist Scott Williams.
And I'm Heather Tash. Carl Parker was in earlier today. Well, those outdoor plans that you have in the Northeast, better squeeze them in early, and we will show you why.
Yeah, that's right. And you better strap in for another stormy ride from eastern Wyoming, Heather, all the way to Georgia.
That's right. You know, it is day 2 of the rough weather ride for some of you. Now, in parts of Arkansas, for example, streets here littered with what used to be walls and windows. A long line of storms, it's called a derecho, roared for 16 hours, over 800 miles and 6 states all day on Friday. Now, one of our own captured some of the damage done. Meteorologist Mike Seidel saw fires blossoming here in a neighbor's yard. It came as lightning flashed and storms rumbled through Marietta, Georgia. He did call 911. The family got out okay. Storms are already flaring again today. Scott, I know you're taking a look at some of the same spots we were watching yesterday.
Yeah, that's right, Heather. Some of the people picking up the pieces from yesterday's storm continue to get showers and thunderstorms, producing a lot of lightning, heavy rainfall, and also damaging wind. So as we take a look at the culprit, this is the frontal boundary that has pretty much set up shop in the same area, and it's providing a focal point or a lifting mechanism. We have the moisture, the humidity, throw in some sunshine, and the clouds start to grow, and we get strong and severe thunderstorms. Case in point, as we take a little radar tour right now, you can really see some of the areas continuing to really get the rainfall and the thunderstorm activity. Just to the south and southeast of the Garden City area in Meade and Clark County, earlier this morning you had ping-pong size hail, and this particular cell continuing to move through has had a history of producing some half-dollar size hail. And what we're taking a look at right now is the VIL, vertical integrated liquid. And basically what this means is the potential for a thunderstorm to produce some hail. We know we need strong updraft to suspend the ice that continues bouncing around up and down, so it continues to melt and then freeze, melt and freeze, and you get that hail growing in big sizes. So that's really what we have been getting. So this image right here is continuing to show us that the thunderstorms are weakening and that hail threat is also diminishing. But earlier, where you saw that red color on the radar with that VIL, we definitely had some quarter-size hail. Moving on into Mississippi and also Alabama, a slow go, wet go here as well. Some heavy rainfall continuing. So Birmingham, those activities, the backyard barbecues, or maybe heading to the pool definitely has been postponed here. And you can see flood watches and warnings definitely in effect for some areas just to the north and northeast of the Birmingham area. That's where some locations have picked up anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain, and it continues to come down. So I-65 here right through Birmingham, it definitely is going to be wet. You can see that red, that's the more intense downpour that we're seeing right now. So definitely be careful if you are going to be out on the roadways or you have some Saturday errands to run. Moving down into Montgomery, you've been seeing that heavy rainfall as well, continuing to push just to the south. So a lot of this activity will be moving into South Georgia as we continue to move through time. So pop-up showers and thunderstorms continue to be the trend. And right now into North Carolina, just to the east of the I-95 corridor, starting to see some of that activity as well. What about the forecast? Well, let's take a look at Memphis, and we will see pop-up showers and thunderstorms yet again today. By 6 p.m., 89 degrees. Now, yesterday in Memphis, the St. Jude Golf Championship had to be postponed because of weather. Hopefully they can get that action in today, and we'll continue to watch the radar as well. Elsewhere, Dallas, the Big D, after all of the rainfall, many locations across the Metroplex picked up anywhere from 6 to 9 inches of rainfall, drying out, heating up, and you also have a chance for more pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Some may be severe, damaging wind and large hail. What about Atlanta? The thunderstorm activity that moved through late yesterday evening, a lot of lightning and heavy rain. We'll watch your radar as well during the heat of the day for pop-up showers and storms. Heather?
All right, thank you, Scott. Well, check this out. We are looking at New York City here with a temperature of 71, some clouds. In fact, we've had some wet weather in the area around New York City. That is one of several cities where we've been watching some of the wet weather today. Chicago, you're another place where we've had the rain, although things are settling down a bit now in and around the Chicago area. Still some places picking up some showers, but you're seeing some improvement, and hopefully you'll continue to see some improvement as you go through this afternoon. I know you've got a lot of events in Chicago. You've got your big jazz festival going on at Grant Park, Wrigley Field. The Twins are playing the Cubs, but you still have the possibility this afternoon of seeing a pop-up shower or two, so keep that in mind. Chicago still on the cool side, 66 for your high today. You've had the coldest start to June on record, but you will be turning things around this week. In fact, Minneapolis too, this will be your first above average day for the month of June. You'll be up to about 78 degrees. St. Louis up to about 82 degrees today. As we move into our Sunday, Chicago warming up nicely for those of you that are heading to Grant Park. 75 degrees. Gorgeous weather to Millennium Park for those of you taking a jog. Mostly sunny skies. Minneapolis, once again, you will be above average with a high of 84 degrees. That's probably a little bit better than some of those 50s you've experienced recently. In and around Cleveland, you'll also see tons of sunshine for our Sunday. Same with Indianapolis, but the wet weather will be sliding across the northeast today and still some of it into the northeast as we go into our Sunday. Scott?
All right, thanks, Heather. Well, we continue to keep tabs on a severe thunderstorm that just popped up here for areas of Virginia. So as we look at the radar there around Norfolk, you can see, until 1:45 there, capable of producing some quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. So definitely, if you are in and around the Norfolk area, watch out for that particular cell, though. You can see the counties included, and we'll keep you posted here at the Weather Channel. Now, switching gears, coming up, we'll talk about a tragic instance of lightning and panic in Texas. Discover how the two combine with deadly consequences, and also find out why the threat of damaging storms will linger well into next week. Plus, learn where you'll be riding not only the waves, but a wave of heat. Keep it here.